and I think I've been doing more comedies, or I'm trying to focus more on what makes something funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and again, it goes back to story is character and character is story. And the comedy, of course, this was written by Neil Simon, who's written some of the greatest stage comedies of all time. And a lot of his plays have been turned into movies. This, of course, was a movie as well. And in case you're all wondering, oh, wasn't this two guys? Yes, it was. But I turned it into a two-woman scene.
Yeah.
So tell me about your character. What everything you know about her. Who is she?
She just recently got kicked out of her husband's house.
Okay.
So that's why I'm living with my best friend, which is like a complete opposite of me. And the way I saw her is that she was like a complete neat freak. Like everything has to be in perfect order all the time. And I played her as like really OCD, or I thought of her as that, and like really like everything has to be in proper shape. And like I played her as like, I wanted her to be like really sensitive to her because she's my best friend, and like I really care about what she thinks.
Yeah.
And so like everything that I said, even though I was like, if I want to go, I'll go, like I was doing like reverse psychology, like I wanted her to make me stay.
Okay.
And so that's how like I scored it.
Okay. We'll talk about those places a little bit later, but I really want to get a sense that you're really a little bit more hurt.
Yeah, that's
at the end. Okay, and I think we can get a little bit more out of that. But you know what I think that and I wrote this down. How a couple things. How do you feel about before she even enters and you were cleaning up the place, you were like dusting your table. How do you feel about cleaning?
It has to be perfect.
Well, but also, do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I love it.
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's one of these, like a 1950s housewife.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So we have to see you enjoying that.
Yeah.
That you like it being all clean, and you can even do more cleaning. And then how do you, and even when you were eating, how do you feel about the meal that you just made for yourself?
I'm like proud of it.
Yes, and so I really want you to enjoy that more. All right, and also I think in terms of the doings, as many your set is great, by the way. But I think that you're the kind of girl you would have your salt and your pepper and your grated cheese. Well, but she's on that on the wall. But she probably makes like a ritual out of everything. Maybe I don't know, light some candles. But she's gonna have her cloth napkins, being just fantastic. How do you feel about the linguine on the wall?
I hate it, and I want to clean it up.
Okay, that has to freak you out a lot more.
Okay.
Okay, it would be like, what if she just threw a bunch of dog shit on the wall?
Yeah. Right, okay.
Okay, or baby vomit, I don't know. It's just something that's would be a lot more disgusting than just dried spaghetti, because that's not, we can live with that.
Okay.
All right, so I think you need a stronger inner object for that. And then also, I do think that you have to, when she ignores you, all of that has to just bother you so much more. And the other thing, are you afraid of her at all?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Okay.
So
all this stuff's written down. I'm upset.
I see that. You have a gobs written on your page there. Do you think you have the right substitution for Annie?
I use my sister.
Are you afraid of her?
Yes.
You're afraid of Brony?
She could beat the shit out of me if she wanted to. Well, she wouldn't, but like I would never test that side of her. She would kill me.
Okay.
But we've gotten into fights before like this. This is our relationship. That's why I thought I scored it so well. But then when I didn't, you could read my paper. It's like everything you're saying. I'm
So what do you think happened?
I think that well, first of all, I didn't have. Okay, this sounds really, really dumb.
Right.
But I didn't have this part. The way we set it up wasn't the way I pictured it when I was practicing it in my head. So it threw me off because I actually really am OCD in real life.
Okay.
So that threw me off, and then I didn't have my fourth wall up, and then I didn't have her plugged in all the time.
Well, it's really important to rehearse your scenes
the way
the
it's
blocking, because that way, you don't want to. Any surprises that happen in the scene should come from the other character, not by your preparation and your blocking and things like that. You don't want those things to be surprises.
Yeah.
Because I think it can throw a scene.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also, this scene. Anytime I do coach it, I always give this note because I think it really, really helps, especially towards the end, because this is a really long scene. And believe it or not, I think it shortened it. It's actually longer than
Really?
this, yeah. But I want, towards the end, first of all, I think that the beauty of your character is that, when she first gets on you, you try to change your mind, but there is a little bit of a disbelief. Okay, so let me get this straight. You really want me out of here, and you just keep giving her another chance. Okay, well, you don't really mean that. I'm going to give you another chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then
All right.
I thought about that, but I felt like if I just I didn't want to make it too easy to where I was just nice to her the whole time. I kind of wanted to stand up for myself. Too, so no.
But I think that towards the end, you are genuinely hurt and afraid. I mean, and I'm going to give Anya a note where I think you're just kind of terrified of her.
Yeah. Okay.
Because she's just really pissed off about all of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you're like, oh, and also, where are you going to go after you leave here?
Nowhere. I don't know.
You're going to be sleeping in your car.
Yeah.
All right. When you said, okay, what were you playing when you said you're a wonder friend, and I don't know what happened to me?
What was my inner object?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your action on that?
My action was to get her to kind of think back on how we used to be and kind of remember.
What if you got her to comfort you? What if you broke into tears and just started sobbing?
To get.
I mean, it's a total manipulation.
Yeah.
But don't be afraid to manipulate her, and I think you held back on that.
Okay.
I think that's what she does the whole time, and that's why she irritates me so much.
Yeah.